Hello, readers. Unfortunately, I am out yet again on Tuesday, and so I wanted to leave you this instructional video. Mrs. Hughes will be your guest teacher. You're in excellent hands with her. She's a former language arts teacher herself, so she'll be a great resource for you today as you work through your tasks. So you will start, as all days, with your SAT vocabulary word, contingent is our word today. So you'll just click on this link and it will take you to the slide where you will even have the story for the reminding phrase down at the bottom. And so just read through that, make your card. And then when it's time for you to do your sentence, if you're having trouble with contingent, you can't think of a good sentence, and we're not there together to give some good examples. You might even open a new tab, open a Google tab, and search contingent used in a sentence. And you'll have some examples, and then you can take those examples and make up a good one of your own. So you guys can do that independently for today. Your second task is going to be to work on your practice test for your unit test over our unit on character, our study of character. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on this. So you'll see what it looks like. It's one of those Google Cloud assignments where you will click on the blue link in order to make a copy in your Google Drive so you can type into it. And then when you're all finished, yours looks a little different than mine, but you have your blue submit button up here. So when you're all done doing this, you'll hit your blue submit button. I would wait, if I were you, till the very end, because the last 10 or 15 minutes, Mrs. Hughes is going to go over this with you and talk about possible answers for this so that you feel well prepared for your test on Thursday. So I would wait, and so you can go back into this and make corrections if needed. When we're talking about theme topics and theme statements and text evidences for these things, your answers are going to vary. And so you won't have the same thing as your neighbor because you're thinking maybe a little different. That doesn't mean your answers aren't correct. But together in the last 10 or 15, you'll talk together about possible answers. There are right and wrong answers for some of them, but for a lot of them, it's going to be variable. So at the very end of class, make sure you click that blue submit button, and you will get some homework points for having worked through that practice test today. When you're done with that, if there's time, I'd like you to do your choice fiction reading. So your library books that you checked out, your fiction books, go ahead and read those. If you have earbuds or earphones and you want to listen to music, I've given you a link for that. So feel free to use that if that helps you focus. And then you'll go over the practice test at the very end. Okay, for Friday, you can count on the test. First thing, come prepared with questions. Message me with questions. I'll be available to answer questions if you have them before the day of. If you finish the test early, you'll have some reading time, and then we will be visiting the Media Center again on Friday for our bi-weekly visit there. So that's your day. And I hope you have